Well, I didn't get much this year. I only found one item. That item is an antique Victrola phonograph cabinet. It is missing the components for the inside, so it is not a working phonograph. However, the cabinet is in fantastic shape. It only needed just a little bit of wax, and I need to get some more restore finish so I can do a coat on the top of it, because it has some white paint splatter on the top. Now, my plan was to use this as a bookshelf, but Tyler's record player fits in it, and all of his records are stored in it right now. So I love that he has his own little thing. Even though it's an antique, you know, my aesthetic, it's not his. Very happy we found that. It was $68, but I used my $10 market cash and I got it for $58. So I would say that was a pretty successful market. I only went Friday and Sunday. I didn't go Saturday. And they're just like the last couple of markets, not as much vintage vendors, which is totally fine, but I'm going for the vintage stuff. And I did notice that where there was a lack of vintage vendors, a lot of the vintage booths were like super packed and people were like back to back. It was hard to get in. I spent a lot of time just waiting to be able to go into a booth because people were looking. So there was that. Not as fun as I was hoping for, but that's okay. I'm going to be on the lookout for some more vintage market style events that I can share with you guys. So if you enjoyed coming along with me, I'm very sorry that I didn't have very much footage. That's just the nature of what this event is becoming, I think. Plus, there was a booth who on the very last day put a sign up that they didn't want recording, but on Friday when I first went, they didn't have that sign up, so I don't know what's going to become of it. We shall see, but that is everything that I got, and I'm currently working on finishing a quilt vest tutorial video for you guys. I am about to start decorating the hutch. I'm repainting the craft room. There's a lot of things going on back here behind the scenes, so I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and that is it. Bye!